Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Chris Stratton at Valley Christian High School as we have game 2 of our doubleheader on the docket between the Hot Springs Savage Heat and the Valley Christian Eagles. The ladies finish up with Hot Springs getting the win 52-24 over Valley Christian. Now it's time for the boys to have their opportunity to play on the court tonight as well. Love the way that Class C does basketball, where you have the boys and girls. I am a graduate of Big Sky High School here in Missoula, Montana, and back in the 90s when I went to high school, we had the double headers every night for basketball. Boys and girls played at the Class AA level at Big Sky as well. So it's good to see the boys and the girls playing on the same night. It kind of gives a little extra for the teams, as the girls are in to cheer for the boys are in to cheer for the girls, and sometimes when you travel, you just got to have a little extra when it comes to that cheering section. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our opening tip-off. Pop the popcorn, refill your water. It's time for basketball. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Ben's with health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lowenbro to create a health and wellness program. Lowenbro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN as we're about ready to tip off for our boys game, as the girls just finished up and the boys now ready to go between Hot Springs and Valley Christian. Tip off in about 26 seconds as we have our final high school basketball coverage of 2018. We'll be back in action right after the new year on the 3rd of January with Thompson Falls and Loyola over at Loyola girls game. We'll be back here at Valley Christian on the 8th. They will be hosting Lincoln. Both boys and girls tip off 5:30 and roughly 7. Just depends on how long the JV games go and all of that fun stuff. Good crowd here at Valley Christian. I'm really excited about being here tonight. My first coverage of Valley Christian, the Missoula Prep Sports Network's first coverage of Valley Christian, and I am ecstatic to be able to present these games. So just checking to see here. We're going to go ahead and jump into our starting lineups between our two teams, starting with the Savage Heat of Hot Springs. Number 3, a 5'9" freshman, Jack McAllister. Number 12 is a 5'8" freshman, Kyle Lawson. Number 24 is a 5'10" junior, that's Luke Waterbury. Number 30 is a 6-foot senior, that's Tyler Carr. And number 32, a 6-foot senior, that's Tyler Knutson. Those are your starting lineups for the Savage Heat. They're coached by Cameron Barber, who ironically is the assistant coach to Coach Jackson of the girls team. Love to see them work together in the process. Now taking a look at Valley Christian Eagles, starting things off with a 6-foot senior, number 41, Cameron Fritz. Number 11 is a 5'11" senior, that's Casey Raymer. Number 15 is a 5'10" senior, that's Branson Becker. Number 21 is a 6'1" junior, that's Ty Messner. And number 3, a 6'1" freshman, Riley Reimer. Reimer, not Reamer, Reimer. Gotta remember, it's Reimer, not Reamer. And the head coach of Valley Christian is Neil DeGroot. So the boys circled up, ready for the opening tip here. Valley Christian, they wear a white jersey. They've got the Seattle Seahawks green and blue down the sides horizontally. They've got the safety green number and name with a navy blue outline. For Hot Springs, they're wearing black jerseys. They've got a scarlet horizontal lines down the sides of the jerseys and the pants, and a scarlet name and number. We're ready for our tip-off. There's the whistle. Boys are in the air, and Valley Christian will control going right to left on your dial. Ball is controlled by Reimer. Reimer hands it off now on the far side in the hands of Messner. Messner bounce pass in. Reimer turns, shot no good, but we get a whistle. And our first foul of the game will go against Tyler Carr, putting Riley Reimer at the line. First one's ripped through the net, and we've got points on the board. Reimer, the son of the girls' head coach. Second one does not go. Rebounded by Knutson. Knutson will bring it up left to right, crosses midcourt on the logo. Here's a three-point shot in the corner. No good. A rebound brought down by Messner. Near side. Shot by Fritz. No, he's going to come bring it back out. And Reimer will slow it down. Wants the handoff to Becker, but good defense. Here it comes to the near side. Now into the corner. And the shot will go down for Fritz. Or Reimer, I apologize. Makes it 3-0. Valley Christian. Bounce pass into the near corner to Waterbury. Shot and blocked by Fritz. Becker comes up with it. Becker will outlet to Reimer. Reimer brings it up at midcourt on the logo. Just walks leisurely up Comes to the near side now to Messner. Messner back to Reimer. Underneath, hard pass, and it comes up with Hot Springs. And running the ball will be Knutson. We have a pair of brothers here on Hot Springs as well as Valley Christian. So we'll be going with first names. Here's a shot underneath the basket, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Reimer. Outlet, now the push. Reimer will stop at the top. Wants some help, comes near side, in the hands of Fritz. Fritz will hold. Bounce pass, and it's kicked by Hot Springs' McAllister. Smart play, because Reimer had the give and go. We get a timeout called by Valley Christian. So 6:07 left in the first quarter. It's 6-0. We'll step aside. You're listening to Valley Christian Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Valley Christian High School for our first ever coverage of Valley Christian Sports, and I am just so excited to be out here tonight to bring you this action, as I've been trying to get coverage of Valley Christian for some time now, and well, we are making it available. Here's the inbound, and it's thrown right over the top of everybody, coming up in the hands of McAllister. He'll have the kiss off the glass, no good, and a rebound by Messner. Outlet, up court, off the hands, and out of bounds, McAllister. 5:56 left in the first quarter. 3-0. Valley Christian coming to the top in the hands of Messner. Messner, a bounce pass to Reimer. Reimer will pivot, finds Fritz underneath the basket. We get a whistle, and this is going to be on the floor. No foul. This time Becker will outlet to the top, and McAllister does get a finger on it, but Reimer will control. Messner gets it on the near side. Becker into the corner to Reimer. Reimer will drive the baseline, and he's going to be tapped on the arm by Waterbury. And that'll be number 2 on Waterbury. Number 2 is a team for Hot Springs. 5:35 first quarter. Here it is to Fritz. His shot will be an air ball underneath the basket as Messner, and he'll be tapped from behind. And that one's picked up by Tyler Knutson. So when we have the changes, Tyler Knutson has a brother, Brendan Knutson, the Waterbury brothers as well. So when the boys are on the court, we'll call them by their first names. Here's a good backdoor pass to Fritz. Becker now outside, three-pointer, and they say it's good. Branson Becker will knock down the first three-pointer of the game. Makes it 6-0 Valley Christian. Valley Christian is going to go ahead and use their press. This one, Becker gets a hand on it. Hot Springs has got to cross midcourt, and they do. Splitting the defense. Knutson, he'll drive in, and Knutson will outlet backdoor shot, air ball, and Fritz comes down with it. 5 minutes left first quarter. Fritz outlets. Reimer will bring it up right to left, crosses midcourt near side. Comes into the near corner. Here's the three-pointer by Fritz. No good, and there for the back door is Riley Reimer, and now we get another whistle, a timeout called by Hot Springs. We'll go ahead and step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Valley Christian High School as we are into the second game of our doubleheader between Hot Springs and Valley Christian, where the girls fell in the first game. The Valley Christian girls fell in the first game, 52-24. Valley Christian boys up 8-0, 4:45 left in the first quarter. Hot Springs will have the ball out of the timeout, moving left to right. They'll break the press, poked out from behind, and it comes up in the hands of Reimer. So Riley and Casey Reimer are on the court. Riley is number 3, Casey is number 11. Outlet underneath, and Riley will put it up, fought for underneath the basket, whistle, and this is going to be against Valley Christian. And Riley Reimer will pick up his first. McAllister gets the inbound. Given off to Waterbury. Comes near side. Bouncing it off his foot is Luke Waterbury. Swings it out. High and saved, but Valley Christian's Waterbury comes up with it. Waterbury will drive. High off the glass, and it's good. And it's Knutson, not Waterbury, with the first 2 points of the game for Hot Springs. 4:06. It's 8-2, Valley Christian. Messner will break the press, trying to get the bounce pass across court, but not there. And Casey gets a hand on it. A good spin move. And Tyler Carr will knock it down to make it 8-4, 3:50 left in the first quarter. Becker's trapped in the far corner. Now Riley will come out. Casey and where Messner will get tied up in front of the scorer's table. Subbing in for Hot Springs is number 34, Benedict Waterbury. McAllister will pick up his first foul for Hot Springs. That'll be 4 on Hot Springs, 1 against Valley Christian. Casey brings it up. Dribbles to the far side, hands it off to Becker. Becker swings it to Messner, comes near side, underneath, backdoor. Becker had a step there, but just not enough. Out of bounds, Hot Spring ball. Here's the inbound, McAllister to Knutson. Knutson will give it off to Carr. Gets it off to Knutson on the far side as they break midcourt. There's the press. Here's Casey now. Casey will run up. He's got the finger roll. Foul. Shot will not go. But this time, Casey Reimer will go to the free throw line. And Carr will pick up his second. 3:18 first quarter. Valley Christian leads Hot Springs 8-4. Casey Reimer at the line to shoot the free throws. Here's the first one. Off to the left on the backboard. Subbing in for Valley Christian is number 23. And that's Roman Becker. So there's 3 Beckers on the court for Valley Christian, or on the bench as a team, I should say. This one's brought down by Branson Becker. He'll bring it up right to left. Crosses midcourt on the far side, checks his shoulder. He'll hand it directly off to Casey. Casey Reimer will drive near baseline, underneath. And Riley's outlet now. Casey far side, fakes the jumper, spins into 2 defenders. Outlet. Now it's back into Casey. Casey underneath the basket with 4, and he'll dribble out. We get a whistle, and they're going to say double dribble on Casey Reimer. Hot Springs ball. So 2-2-1 press set now for Valley Christian. As Knutson will break the press. He'll have the glass shot, but no good. Rebounded by Fritz. Fritz to bring it up court now. And in the hands of Messner. Messner will give it off to Becker on the near side. That would be Branson, so we'll use first names now that we've got a couple of the same brothers on the court. Branson out to Roman Becker. Now in the hands of Casey. Casey Reimer gives it off to Roman. Roman swings it far side. Messner. He's going to fake the 3, drives in. Little kiss off the glass, and it's good. Ty Messner for 2 to make it 10-4 with 1:55 left in the first quarter. Knutson will cross midcourt. Trap. Throws it right into the hands of Roman. Roman will drive in. Kiss off the glass, and it's off. And this one is rebounded by Carr. He'll push it left to right quickly. Stops as he crosses midcourt and comes to the top. He'll hand it off and put it in the hands of Lawson. Lawson back to Carr. Becker with hands up in front of him. 91 seconds left in the first quarter. 10-4 of Valley Christian. Now Knutson will drive in, swings it near side. Here's the jumper, high over the rim, no good, and we get a rebound. Spun, Carr, he'll put it up, shot no good, and this one will be brought down by Fritz. Ball brought up right to left, and Coach DeGroot of Valley Christian says, let's have a timeout. Talk it over, so we'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Construction is tough work. Lonebro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lonebro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times, with a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable. Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to Valley Christian High School. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we come out of the timeout. Valley Christian leads 10-4 over the Hot Spring Savage Heat, I should say, with 74 seconds left in the first quarter. The Lady Savage Heat get the win in the first game over the Valley Christian girls, 52-24. Our next Valley Christian game will be the 8th of January with Lincoln. Valley Christian will have the ball out of the timeout, brought up right to left. And now in the game is Brennan Cox. Branson Becker has it near side with Ian Becker. Now at the top to McCloy. McCloy to Branson. Here's the pass into the key, and it's into the hands of Hot Springs. Knutson will bring it up left to right. So we've got 3 Becker boys on the court, along with McCloy. And see if I can track down that last number 31. That's Brennan Cox. This one's brought down in the hands of Ian Becker. He's going to outlet it, and pushing now is Roman Becker. Back to Ian. Ian with a bounce pass, into the key. Off of Hot Springs, out of bounds. 26 seconds left first quarter, 10-4. Valley Christian over Hot Springs. Valley Christian will inbound underneath the basket to the left of us. High to the top, it's Roman. He'll outlet, gives it off to Cox. Cox will shoot the three-pointer, off the glass, no good. It's off the knee of one of the Becker boys, out of bounds, and it'll be Hot Spring ball in front of their bench to the left of us with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Knutson looks at the clock. He will give it to Lawson. Lawson will bring it up left to right, crosses midcourt on the Eagle. 13 seconds left now. In the corner is McAllister. He's going to drive the baseline. Tough shot, off the rim, no good, and Branson Becker's there. He'll outlet to Cox. Cox will run it on the right side. He's going to bring it in and throws it up at the hoop. We get a whistle. They're going to say no shot on the floor. 1.7 left on the clock. And foul charge to Benedict Waterbury. Branson Becker will have a seat. That brings in Casey Reimer. Inbound to Cox. He's in the corner. Now the shot at the buzzer, and no good. And that's how the first quarter will end. The Valley Christian Eagles 10, Hot Springs 4. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Construction is tough work. Lonebro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lonebro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Welcome back to MPSN as we start the second quarter where the Valley Christian Eagles lead the Hot Springs Savage Heat 10-4. Savage Heat will have the ball out of the timeout. They will inbound at midcourt on the far side. I'm set up on the scorer's table side, up above the scorer's table. Valley Christian with their bench to the right of the scorer's table. Hot Springs to the left. Ball on the near side in the hands of Waterbury. Waterbury will feed it underneath the Knutson, and Knutson will be fouled. They're going to say it's on the floor. Shot is no good. And this one's charged to McCloy. Hot Springs inbound underneath their own basket to the right. High to the top, controlled by McAllister. Comes near side. Here's Carr. He'll drive in off the glass, and he'll get it to go. Tyler Carr with 4 points on the on the half to make it 10-6. Hot Springs will put their press in. Broken. And here's McCloy. He's not able to hold his dribble. Far side now. Bounce pass underneath. Here's Casey Reimer off the rim. No good. And rebounded by Tyler Knutson. Tyler will bring it up left to right. Far side. Stops. Pops the three. Good backspin off the back of the rim. No good. We get a whistle. Clock did not start. Oh, no. They are going to call a foul. Tyler Carr will pick up his third. That'll be number 7 as a team for Hot Springs. They are in the bonus, so that will put the shooter at the line, Brennan Cox. Shoots the 1-and-1. First one off the back of the rim, no good. Good rebound by Luke Waterbury. Outlet to Tyler Knutson. Tyler will swing it near side to Waterbury. Luke will drive. Shot will go and one. So Hot Springs will have their first free throws of the half. Coming back in now is Messner as well as Lady Hawkins of Valley Christian. And Ian Becker will come off as Riley Reimer comes on for Valley Christian. So here's the N1 with 7:05 left in the half. High archer off the back of the rim. This will be rebounded near side by Cox. Cox will outlet it as Casey looks at the clock. Crosses midcourt on the near side. Directs traffic. 6:53. Bounce pass near side. Hawkins. He'll inlet. Now out to Casey at the top, and we get a whistle, and they're going to say it's against Valley Christian. Turnover. Hot Springs ball. Valley Christian will go to their 2-2-1 on the press. Waterbury will get it. Now it's Knutson. Knutson on the baseline. He's stuffed. Gets the ball back. Driving the lane now. Waterbury off the back of the rim and high rebound. Outlet. Knutson will come up with it as it bounced off of Valley Christian. We get a whistle, and this is going to go against the Eagles as Riley Reimer will pick up his second foul. That puts Tyler Knutson at the line to shoot 2. 4 is a team now on the foul docket for Hot Springs. Riley Reimer will come out. That brings in Cameron Fritz for the Eagles. Tyler now sets his right foot at the line. Shot is in the air. Off the rim, no good. 0 for 2 at the line. Outlet, and ball will be brought up by Messner. Comes to the near side, and not able to control his dribble is number 25, Lady Hawkins. I had messed that up, and the shot is good for Tyler Knutson. 10-10, 6:05. Ball is in the air, and Tyler Knutson will come up with it. He'll stop, and we get a whistle, body foul on Brennan Cox. It'll be his first. Hot Springs inbound on the far side. On the left of midcourt, 5:59 left in the half. Tied at 10. Near side. Here's the drive in. And Waterbury has his pocket picked by Casey. Casey Reimer brings it up court at the run. Stops at the top. Now gives it off to Cameron Fritz. Near side. Back to Fritz. Fritz at the top. Underneath the basket by himself. Under the basket. Shot no good by Messner. Rebounded by Tyler Knutson, and he'll bring it up left to right. 5:33 left, first half. Swings it far side to McAllister. McAllister back to the top to Lawson. Lawson will drive in. Swings it and loses control of his dribble. That comes up in the hands of Messner. Up court, McAllister with a good pick. Now it's the other way and blocked. No, they're going to call the foul on Brennan Cox on the shot. That puts Kyle Lawson at the line for the first time tonight to shoot 2. Height advantage over Valley Christian over Hot Springs as the first shot's off the front of the rim. Ian Becker and Hawkins will have a seat. Cox and Hawkins will have a seat. That brings in Ian and Branson Becker as the second one goes down. Hot Springs with their first lead of the game, 11-10, 5:10 left in the second quarter. Here's the dribble, far side with Ian. Ian goes to Casey, back to Ian. Casey and Ian will play catch for a few moments. Now Casey goes into the far corner. Swung out to the top in the hands of Fritz. Fritz dribbles, back out to Ian. Ian goes in. Messner, baseline, finds the back door. The kiss off the glass, and Cameron Fritz is in the books to make it 12-11 Valley Christian. 4:41. Here's Hot Springs Knutson. He's going to swing it to the near side into the hands of Waterbury. Waterbury behind his back. Fritz is there. Swings it near side. At the top in the hands of Lawson. Now comes back to Luke Waterbury to Lawson. Knutson, McAllister on the far side. McAllister will hold, can dribble, bounce pass to Knutson. He'll shoot the 3 from way outside, off the back of the rim, fought for. Messner comes up with it. Messner to push. Fritz picks up his dribble, goes into Casey in the paint. Casey had position, back out to Fritz, finds the back door. Messner off the glass, and it's good. 14-11. Valley Christian, 3:55 left in the half. Knutson will pick up his dribble. Lawson and Knutson. Lawson's got to get it across. Now Knutson, 3:48 as he crosses midcourt. He's going to go ahead and drive in, and they're going to call him for the travel. Trying to get away with one of those old school LeBron Euro steps. James Harden's famous for those as well. Coming in now is Dominic Danzer for Valley Christian, as Casey Reimer will have a seat. Branson Becker will bring it up right to left, crosses midcourt, comes right back to Danzer. Danzer will come in, pocket picked by Fritz, a touch pass, and it swung to Ian Branson on the far side. Ian dribbles between his legs. Now it's Messner far side. Comes to Branson at the top, back to Messner. Messner will dribble, bounce pass, inlet, and that was intended for Danzer, but he moved out of position. Hot Springs with it now with 3:20. Knutson comes up the side, swings it to the top in the hands of Waterbury. Waterbury has his pass picked off. It's Ian Branson. He'll drive it down to the near side. Has to swing it to Fritz. Back door, and Messner was not there in time. Out of bounds. Turnover. Hot Springs ball. 3:05 left in the second quarter. 14-11. Valley Christian over Hot Springs. McAllister gets the inbound, swings it to Knutson. Knutson will bring it up, comes across midcourt on the near side, and he's going to carry the ball as he tries to split the defense. Tyler Knutson really trying to spark this Hot Spring offense as the inbound is in front of the Valley Christian bench. Branson brings it up right to left, crosses midcourt on the logo. He'll swing it. Here's the three-point shot. Air ball, no good by Danzer. Knutson now taking his time. 2:45 as he crosses midcourt on the logo. Wants a little help. Hand signal. Has McAllister come out. They come up to the top, trying to feed it up underneath, and the errant pass comes up in the hands of Fritz. Ball brought up court now by Danzer. Here's Messner now. He'll drive in, split the defense, off the glass, no good. And McAllister will come down with it, a tie-up. Benedict Waterbury upset with the call. And the Valley Christian fans wanting a technical as he threw it at the official. High to the top to Messner on the inbound. They'll find Danzer. Branson Becker now. Bounce pass. Near side, it's Ian Becker. Dribbles between his legs, crosses over. He's got bright orange socks, folks. It's ugly sweater night tonight here at Valley Christian, and I feel very out of place as even Coach Barber of Hot Springs has got one of his ugly sweaters on. So I'll have to remember next year for Valley Christian as the foul is called. Not on the board yet. The 1-and-1 though by Danzer. He'll knock down the first one. Now they put it up on the board, and that'll be number 2 for Benedict Waterbury. Second one goes down for Danzer. 16-11, 2:10 left in the half. Here's Knutson, gets doubled up, gets it to Waterbury. Luke will drive in off the glass. Messner comes down with it. Messner will bring it up right to left. Gives it back to Ian. Ian Branson will cross midcourt on the logo. Picks up his dribble on the logo. Comes to Branson. Branson Becker now. Back to Ian at the top. Fakes a right-hand pass. Messner back to Branson. Branson will haul up the 3. Shot won't go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Blocked. And Knutson comes up with it. Knutson on the far side. He'll stop and drop the 3. And it's an air ball. Out of bounds with 91 seconds on the clock. Casey Reimer checking in. Messner having a seat. So it's Ian and Branson Becker. Casey Reimer. McCloy and Danzer for the Eagles. Swung to the far side to Danzer. McCloy finds Branson in the corner. Now back out. Danzer will shoot the 3. It's got the kiss off the glass. He didn't call it, folks, but they're going to give it to him anyways. Dominic Danzer for 3 to make it 19-11 with 72 seconds. Tied up on the floor, Casey Reimer and Lawson. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Hot Springs. Lawson will have a seat. That brings in Russell Morton. And a timeout is called on the floor by Hot Springs. 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Valley Christian Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton, Valley Christian High School, as we've got our second game of the doubleheader between Valley Christian and Hot Springs. And Valley Christian with the lead 19-11 with 69 seconds left in the first half. The Hot Springs girls had the win in game 1 over the Lady Eagles, 52-24. Inbound very quickly out of the timeout as Hot Springs was late coming out of their huddle. Casey Reimer will tie up, and the ball is deflected out of bounds. Valley Christian ball. Hot Springs looks frustrated right now. Ball brought up by Ian Becker. He'll come to the near side to Danzer. Finds McCloy on the baseline. For Casey Reimer, he'll go against 4. Puts the ball up, comes down, and it's tied up. McAllister, and he'll outlet Lawson. Left to right now. 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Goes far side to Waterbury. Now Lawson. Lawson will drive in. Benedict Waterbury has the pass deflected. Hot Springs will have it. It'll be in front of the Valley Christian bench to the right of us. 35 seconds left in the half. It's Luke Waterbury. He'll dribble to the far side. Danzer is there. Swings it. Lawson. He'll drive into the paint. Finds Benedict on the back door. He'll have his pocket pick. No, they're going to call Ian Branson for the foul. And we'll get a 1-and-1 for Benedict. Or are they going to shoot 2 because it was on the shot? So Benedict Waterbury, first one, no good. And the Valley Christian Band making its way back up onto the stage for halftime entertainment. Love the pep band. It's like the best part of high school. Always brings back memories of pep rallies. 17 seconds as Ian Branson throws the three up. No good. Rebound, Hot Springs. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Crossing midcourt. And Luke loses his dribble. 3 seconds. Back out to Luke. 1 second. He'll shoot from midcourt over the top of the backboard, and that's how the first half will end. The Valley Christian Eagles 19, Hot Springs 11. We'll be back with halftime. You're listening to Valley Christian Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Expense with health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed the biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Welcome back to MPSN as we are at halftime between Valley Christian and Hot Springs Game 2. And, excuse me, special announcement on the court. Coach Reimer of the girls is on the court right now, and he, at halftime here, is talking about the girls basketball program. They started a new thing here. It's called the 20,000 Shot Club, and it's something that some of the other schools have. I know Big Sky has it. I know that Sentinel has it. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure that Hellgate has it, but I don't want to say 100% sure. But I know Big Sky has it, and I know that Sentinel has it. And so in the first year, 3 individuals were given their 20,000 shot, and that is a huge thing for these young ladies to be doing out here, or young men. 20,000 shots. That's like Coach Reimer said. That's every day in the gym. Shooting over the summer. So Lanessa and Linnea Gedney picked up one, and Josie Cross picked up the other. Good things going on here at halftime between Hot Springs and Valley Christian. We will have your halftime stats right after this timeout. You're listening to Valley Christian Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Expense with health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Valley Christian. Just moments away, 2 minutes to be exact, from the start of the third quarter, where Valley Christian leads Hot Springs 19-11. Looking at halftime stats here, Hot Springs with 4 points in the first, 7 in the second to get their 11. Their scoring leader, well, they would have 2. That would be Tyler Carr with 4 and Tyler Knutson with 4. As a team, the Savage Heat are 14% from the free throw line, just 1 for 7. And they were not able to knock down any of their 5 shot attempts from beyond the arc. Now looking at Valley Christian, and just a quick note, there are a little bit of foul trouble for Hot Springs, as Tyler Carr has 3 and Benedict Waterbury has 2. Now for Valley Christian, 10 in the first, 9 in the second to get their 19 here at halftime. Their scoring leader, well, they would have 2 as well. Riley and And Riley Reamer and Dominic Danzer with 5. Ty Messner with 4. And Branson Becker with 3. He was 1 for 2 from long distance. For Valley Christian, they were 43% from the free throw line and 2 for 7, 29% from long distance. Our next Valley Christian game will come up on the 8th of January against Lincoln, but we will have prep basketball action before that, as the 3rd of January, Thompson Falls girls will be at Loyola to take on the Breakers, 7 p.m., and then Mission, taking on Loyola boys. And the Mission boys this year, folks, they are looking outstanding. They took down Florence last night, and they didn't just beat Florence, they handed Florence their shoes at the end of the game. I mean, it was an ugly one, but that's the way the ball bounces in prep sports. Rotation, rotation, rotation. Start of the third quarter with Valley Christian getting the ball. They'll move left to right on your dial. 2-3 zone set by Hot Springs. Into the near baseline. Fritz and Messner will put it up. Shot no good. Messner will get his rebound. Tied up, no whistle, and it's outlet right to McAllister. McAllister will come out of the tussle. Gives it off to Lawson. Back to McAllister at the top. Hot Springs, they will shoot off the basket to our left as I sit above the scorer's table. Swings it near side in the hands of Carr. Now to the top to Knutson. Knutson swings it. Lawson trying to feed it on the back door, and Casey Reimer will be caught on the reach. That'll be his first foul of the game. And Hot Springs will inbound underneath the basket to the left of us. Inbound right to Carr. Swings it. Lawson will shoot the 3 out of the corner. It'll rattle around, but no good. Ball brought up court by Casey. Casey Reimer wants some help, so Becker will come up to help him. Branson Becker with it at the top. Stands on the wing of the Eagle at midcourt. Almost traveled as he was trying to get the pass off. Becker gets it back. Now to Fritz, fed underneath the Messner. Messner will pivot around, shot off the glass, and it's good. Ty Messner for 2 to make it 21-11 with 6:45 left in the third quarter. McAllister breaks half court in front of the scorer's table, gives it off to Carr. Carr swings it near side. Here's Waterbury back to McAllister. Now Lawson at the top. He'll jack another 3 off the rim, no good. This one's rebounded by Riley. Becker will bring it up, or Riley will give it to Becker, who brings it up, swings it now to Fritz at the top. Fritz picks up his dribble, swings it far corner to Riley. Riley now back to Branson, fed into Messner in the paint. Bounce pass. Casey is there underneath the basket. He'll get the kiss, and it's good. And we're looking at 23-11 with 6:05. Lawson gets tied up with Fritz, comes into the near corner. Here is Waterbury. His three-pointer is high in the air, but no good. And Valley Christian will run it the opposite way. Messner goes to Branson and to the top to Fritz. Fritz back to Branson. Branson will shoot the 3 off the back of the rim. There's Messner with a rebound, and Casey Reamer puts it back to make it 25-11, 5:39. Knutson breaks midcourt, stops, thought about the 3, comes to McAllister at the top. McAllister backs off, picks up his dribble, goes to Lawson. Lawson will drive in, shoots the jumper from the free throw line off the front of the rim, the shoulder of Fritz, and into the hands of Casey Reimer. Reimer will stop, waits for traffic. He wants Branson to come out. Branson is followed, so he gives it off to Messner. Free throw line by Messner. Now Becker. Becker comes back to Fritz. Fritz back to Branson. Branson Becker will drive in. He'll stop, swings it back out to Fritz. Fed in to Messner, finds Becker in the far corner. He'll shoot the 3 off the rim. High, Knutson will bring it down, and now brought up by Carr. Lawson will bring it up now. Goes to Waterbury on the far side. Gives it off to Carr at the top. He's got an open 3, but he won't take it. In to Knutson. He gets the kiss off the glass, and with 4:38 left in the third quarter, Hot Springs will get their first points of the quarter, and a timeout is called by Valley Christian. Full timeout, so we'll step aside. You're listening to Valley Christian Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Valley Christian. A good one between the Valley Christian Eagles hosting Hot Springs Savage Heat. Valley Christian leading 25-13. And the Eagles will have the ball out of the timeout. In the game now is Roman Becker. Fed in to Messner. Now back out to Branson. Branson in the near corner to Roman. Roman back to Branson. Back to Roman. Wanting to get it into the paint. They'll find Messner. Messner covered up by Knutson right away. Here's the three-pointer by Fritz. Way outside. Shot no good. And they turn to run. Here's Lawson now. Crosses midcourt with 4:04 left in the third quarter. Comes to McAllister. McAllister back to Knutson at the top. Fed in. Here's Carr. Carr will shoot, and he'll be tangled up with two Valley Christian Eagles, both Branson Becker and Fritz. And they're going to give it to Branson Becker. That'll be his first foul of the game, putting Tyler Carr at the line to shoot two. First one for Carr is nothing but the bottom of the net. Casey Reimer comes over to Coach DeGroot at the bench, gets a little coaching. Here's the second one. Bounces around on the rim, but finally drops through. 25-14. Hot Springs is going to use their press. Messner will break it. Bounce pass. Fritz underneath the basket. Kiss off the glass. Won't go. And rebounded. Here's the run by Knutson. He'll find Waterbury on the baseline. He'll drive the baseline off the glass, and it's good. Luke Waterbury for two. Makes it 25-17. 3:30 left in the third quarter. Roman Becker has it. Casey Reimer, we get a whistle, and Casey Reimer smartly calls timeout when they didn't have before the time was up. Full timeout, so we'll step aside. You're listening to Valley Christian Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN as we are in a timeout where Valley Christian leads 25-17. 3:27 left in the third quarter. And on the court, Valley Christian, they'll have Fritz Messner, Roman and Branson Becker, and Casey Reimer. Now, Casey Reimer, his brother Riley, their dad, Brent, is the girls' coach, head coach here at Valley Christian, as the Eagles will have the ball out of the timeout. Becker has on the far side. Roman and Branson will play catch for a little bit. Back and forth between the Becker boys. Now baseline to Messner. Back to the Becker boys. They'll play catch a little bit on the far side. Bounce pass into Casey. And the Becker boys. Now Branson will shoot the three. Off the rim. No good. Pushed up court. McAllister with a good run. Kiss off the glass. And Jack McAllister has his first points of the game to make it 25-19 with 2:53. We get a whistle and travel by Roman Becker. And that will take Roman Becker out, and Ian Becker will come in for the Eagles. But back to the Reimer, Brent Reimer, who is the head coach and father of the Reimer boys, as Knutson's going to spin against Messner. Shot off the glass, no good, and Casey will bring it down. He was a graduate of Valley Christian here in 1995. Now, why is that interesting? Well, I graduated in 95, and when I came in tonight and saw at the beginning of the year, when I saw who the coach was, I kind of wondered, and then I went and walked the halls and, found the graduating classes, and sure enough, that's exactly who I thought it was. So a little history here at Valley Christian with the Reimer boys. Here's Carr with it at the top, 2:16 left in the third quarter. Knutson gets it in the paint. He'll pitch it out, and we get a whistle, and this is going to be a foul against Hot Springs. Fritz will have a seat, as well as Messner. That brings McCloy back in, and Cox. So Ian and Branson Becker on the court with Casey Reimer, as well as Cox and McCloy. Casey has it at the top, 2:02 left in the third, comes back to Branson. Branson will dribble to the near side, bounce pass to Casey. He'll dribble into the free throw line, Euro step, and the finger roll won't go. And we get a whistle. This is going to go against Valley Christian. Hot Springs to inbound. Valley Christian will use their 2-2-1 press. As McAllister gets it up court, tipped into hands of McCloy. Gives it off to Branson. Branson near side, back to Casey. Casey back to Branson. Sets his feet, thought about the three. Now Casey will drive in. Euro step, finger roll. Shot is not good, but Casey Reimer will go to the charity stripe for two. Foul called on Tyler Carr. That is his fourth of the game. And Casey Reimer will shoot two. He was 0 for 2 in the first half, and he's not able to knock down the first one. Benedict Waterbury will come in now for Valley Christian, as well as Riley Reimer Benedict Waterbury for Hot Springs, as Casey Reimer knocks down the second one. And trying to save the inbound right into the hands of Knutson. Riley gets a hand on it and chased down to the end line on the near side. Hot Springs has still got a crack half court. They will on the run with Knutson. He'll drive in. Casey is there. Shot off the glass high, bounces around, and finally falls in. And Tyler Knutson's got 4 on the quarter to match his halftime points. It's 26-21. Valley Christian, 75 seconds left in the third quarter. Now it's Riley. Riley can't handle it. It's poked away by McAllister. And taken right out of his hands by Waterbury, Tyler Waterbury. He'll drive down to the near side. Shot off the glass, no good, and Cox will get the rebound. Cox, outlet, right in the hands of Tyler Waterbury. Free throw line, the floater, off the rim, no good, and this time McCloy will hand it right to Casey Reimer, and Casey will bring it up. Gives it off to Ian Becker, who drives into the near side in front of the bench of Valley Christian. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Cox has it now. Comes back to Casey at the top. Casey back to Cox, far side. Fed into Riley on the baseline on the far side. Back out to Cox. Fakes the three. Out to Casey at the top. Casey Reimer now drives in. Double team. Comes to Ryan Becker. Here, Euro step. Pops up the shot. Bounces around and won't fall in. 24 seconds left as McCloy puts it back up. Micah McCloy with his first points of the game. We get the steal on the inbound and one. Cox, he has been working it since he subbed in here in the second half, and he will go to the line for the N1. Foul charged to Tyler Knutson. That is his second. Here's the N1. Bounces around high, no good. Rebounded by Knutson, and he'll step on the line trying to inbound it. Valley Christian ball underneath their own basket with 13 seconds left to the right of us. And poked away by McAllister, fought for underneath the Valley Christian basket. Knutson comes up with it. Tyler Knutson crosses midcourt with 7 seconds on the far side. Looks at the clock with 4 seconds now. He's going to go ahead and bring it in. 1 second. Pops a shot up just before the buzzer. Off the back of the rim. No good. And that is how the third quarter will end, folks. The Valley Christian Eagles lead 30-21. We'll be back with the final frame right after this. You're listening to Valley Christian Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN at Valley Christian. Chris Stratton, as we have the final frame of the night. Valley Christian boys lead 30-21 over Hot Springs. Hot Springs has the ball going right to left to start the fourth quarter. The Hot Springs girls get the win 52-24. Near side, McAllister. He'll come to the top to Knutson. Tyler Knutson will dribble, picks up his dribble now, thought about the three, comes to McAllister on the near side. Casey Reimer gets a hand on it, but it's Waterbury to come up with it. Now outlet, and it's in the hands of Valley Christian. Cox will cross over on Waterbury, loses control of his dribble. On the far side, we get a whistle. And they're going to call out of bounds on Cox. Hot Springs ball, far side to the right of midcourt. 7:35 left in the game. Ball brought up court now. Near side, Lawson. Lawson will get a screen, drives in, Euro step. Shot high off the glass, no good, and it's Riley Reimer. He'll outlet to Casey. Casey Reimer will bring it up left to right. He's got a little trot in his step now as he crosses midcourt on the logo. Swings it to Cox on the far side. He has it poked away by McAllister. McAllister will control. He's just got Casey to beat, and the shot will go. McAllister makes it 30-23, Valley Christian. Here's Cox on the far side. McAllister will poke it away again, but Ian Branson will control. Back to Casey. Near side to Messner. Messner back to Casey at the top. Casey Reimer wants Ian Branson to move, and he does. Gets it to Branson. Now back to Ian. Ian back to Casey. Fed in the baseline to Riley. Now to the top. Finds Messner. Swings it. Here's Ian Becker, and he'll shoot the three and knocks it down. Ian Becker for three, and folks, that one came out of his pocket. I wasn't quite sure if that was a pass or if that was a shot, but either way, it's beautiful, and Knutson will travel as he crosses midcourt. 6:18 left in the game. Cox will have a seat. That brings Fritz back in. So we've got the Reimer boys, Casey and Riley. The Becker boys, Ian, oh, nope, it's just Ian, no Branson, as well as Messner and Fritz. Fed underneath and poked away. Lawson fights for it and comes up with it. He'll spin in front of Ian, and Ian Becker will slap him on the wrist. They're going to say a push. Lawson will inbound. Smart foul as Lawson had the breakaway by Ian Becker. Here comes McAllister. He'll catch and shoot the three from the corner, and that's going to bounce on the top of the backboard. And the Coach Barber of Hot Springs says, no, that just hit the top of the backboard. And the official says, no, that hit the frame as well. If it hits the top or the bottom of the backboard, it's not considered to be out of bounds, as Messner saves this one out of bounds. 5:56 left, fourth quarter, 33-23, Valley Christian. The Eagles set their 2-2-1 press. McAllister, he'll swing it back to Carr. Now finds Knutson at midcourt. Knutson will break the press midcourt, dribbles it off the foot of Fritz, but controls. Lawson now, bounce pass into Carr. He'll go in up against Messner, air ball, and comes up in the hands of McAllister. He'll put the shot up, no good. Knutson's got it now. Knutson swings it, bounce pass into Carr. He's covered up, back out to Knutson. He'll jack the three, air ball, and saved. Fought for, Carr comes up with it. Knutson fakes the three this time. Shot no good. Rebound by Riley Reimer, and Messner will bring it up left to right. Messner will dribble in, swings it, and there's the steal by Waterbury. Tyler Waterbury behind the back as he crosses midcourt. 5:06. comes near side. Lawson will catch and shoot the three. Off the rim, no good. And this is Ian Becker to come down with the rebound. Becker will scream across midcourt in front of the scores table. Knutson is there, steps on the line, trying to save it. Great hustle by this Hot Springs team. And Coach DeGroot of Valley Christian says, timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network at Valley Christian High School. Our final game, our final quarter on the night. The final quarter of high school basketball action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network for the 2018 season, as the Valley Christian boys host Hot Springs. It's boys and girls doubleheader. Class C plays their boys and girls together on the same night, which I think is a very good thing to do. And we have a timeout with 4:53 left. It'll be Valley Christian ball as Branson Becker checks back in to replace Ian Becker. So Messner, both Casey and Riley Reimer, Branson Becker and Fritz on the floor, all the starters. Same thing for Hot Springs as Lawson, McAllister, Waterbury, Carr, and Knutson are on the court. Here's Branson. Branson gets it back on the near side. He'll dribble in, hands it off to Messner, who is out of bounds when he received the pass. Too many guys in the same area as there were 3 white jerseys compressed on the baseline underneath the basket. Inbound. Knutson will break the press. He'll push it forward. He's just got Messner to beat. Fakes the pass. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Here's Carr with the rebound, spins, finds Knutson on the near side. Great job by Hot Springs with 4:30 left. Swings it near side to McAllister in front of the bench of Hot Springs. Back to Knutson at the top. Gets a screen by Carr. He'll drive in, and they're going to say offensive foul on Tyler Knutson. That'll be his third. Great job by Fritz to stick his toe in the dirt, or in the hardwood, we should say, and take the charge. Becker comes near side to Messner. Back to Becker. There's Casey. Back to Becker. Messner, they've got across midcourt. They do with a pass to Fritz. They'll find Casey in the far corner. He'll fake left, goes right, bounce pass near side. Messner underneath the basket. Riley off the glass, no good. Here's the tie-up between Knutson and Messner. We'll have jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Valley Christian. .405. Fourth quarter. High pass to the top to Casey. Casey will swing it to Fritz in the far corner. He'll go underneath the basket to Riley. Riley will put the shot up, kiss off the glass, bounces around, and Riley Reimer has his first points of the second half as Casey Reimer tries to get the steal on the inbound, and he'll put McAllister into the bench of the Eagles. And we get a whistle, Hot Springs ball. They'll inbound in front of the Eagle bench now. 3:52 left in the game, 35-23. Eagles. Press is broken. Knutson has it poked from behind, and now Knutson will get the body on Fritz, and Knutson will pick up his 4th foul. Tyler Knutson with 4, Tyler Carr with 4, Benedict Waterbury with 2, and Jack McAllister, Luke Waterbury with 1 apiece. Press is broken. It's Riley on the far side. He'll get it out to Becker at the top, swings it to Casey Reimer. Now into the corner. It's Fritz. He'll go underneath the basket to Messner. He'll turn, pivot, shot over Knutson, but rebounded by Carr. Ball brought up right to left now by Knutson. 3:22. Knutson on the near side, backs off. Here's the near side. McAllister. Here's the drive in, Euro step, shot up in the air, no good. Knutson will put it back up, and we'll get the whistle. And the foul will go against Messner. It's his first. Knutson at the line to shoot 2. He was 0 for 2 in the first half. He'll knock down the first one. Messner will have a seat. That brings McCloy back in. Micah McCloy. Official says 2. Bounces it back to Knutson. Sets his right foot at the line. Dribbles. Second shot off the rim. And McCloy will save it in to Casey. Casey will put Waterbury in the air. Now the bounce pass. They'll find Becker in the far corner. He'll dribble it off his thigh. And this one's going to get away, but Casey Reimer, good job, comes to McCloy on the near side. McCloy bounce pass underneath the basket and not able to control it as 2 Savage Heat go to the floor. Both Carr and Luke Waterbury slow to get up. Luke Waterbury a little bit slower. And the official says there's moisture on the floor, so for safety purposes, the official will go ahead and mop it up as one of the assistants for Valley Christian comes out as well. 35-24 Valley Christian, 2:47 left in the game. I don't know if it's the same floor or not, as Benedict Waterbury is going to come in for his brother Luke Waterbury. Luke says no, but coach has him come off as he runs off. Luke Waterbury has been a phenomenal competitor here tonight. Here's Brenson with the inbound. Finds Fritz. Brenson on the baseline. Rolls around. Gets a kiss off the glass. And Branson Becker has his first points in the paint to make it 37-24. 2:36 left. Out of bounds. Midcourt. Far side. Valley Christian ball. Now I don't know if it's the same court or not. They probably changed it. But I remember back in the 90s, when Valley Christian had this facility built, they had their basketball court donated by the Utah Jazz. Whether it's the same court that they had at that time or not, I don't know. What's kind of cool is this one inbound pass is right into the hands of Carr. And Lawson can't control it. Steps out of bounds and picks up the ball. Air ball, 3-point shot by McAllister. Out of bounds, and it'll go to Valley Christian. And DeGroot wants an explanation on McAllister jumping out and jumping back in. And Coach Barber wants a timeout. Can't get attention of either one of the officials, and now does get the attention of the official on the near side as he was joking around with DeGroot. Timeout on the court. Valley Christian 37, Hot Springs 24. We'll step aside. You're listening to Valley Christian Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we have 2:08 left in the game where Valley Christian boys lead Hot Springs 37-24. The Eagles trying to get revenge after the Lady Eagles fell in the first game, 52-24. Here is Ian Becker in the far corner for Valley Christian. Loses his dribble, picks it up, finds Casey Reimer. Reimer now comes to Fritz at the top near side. Fritz is going to go ahead and drive in. Lawson reaches in, and we'll have a whistle. Kyle Lawson will pick up his first foul. That'll be 5 apiece for each team. And McCloy will come off as well as Riley Reimer. Fritz comes in as well as Branson Becker. Here is Ian Becker at the top. He'll cross over on Luke Waterbury, forces the turnover. Carr comes up with the ball. He'll drive. Poked out from behind. Carr with a shot and one. Great work by Tyler Carr on the steal and the run. He'll go to the line for the N1 and try to complete the old school three-point play. 100 seconds left in the game. Here's the first one, or the N1. Shot no good. Fritz comes down with it, throws it out to Brenson, and Branson Becker, I'll spit it out, throws it off of Knutson. And it will be Knutson will be fouled out. Tyler Knutson, with 1:37 left in the game, will be done. He had 8 points on the game. Cox back in now for Valley Christian. Messner, Branson, and Ian Becker. Nope, Ian Becker subbed out on that last whistle. Fritz goes to the baseline, and Messner will be tied up as he puts the shot up. Ty Messner to the line for the first time. Whistle on Benedict Waterbury, his third. So here is Ty Messner with his first of two. Off the front of the rim, no good. Coming to the scorer's table and being checked in now is Josh Street, a 6-foot junior. That puts Fritz to the bench. 1:24 left in the game. Here's the second one. Off the front of the rim. This one will be rebounded by Carr. Carr will turn, brings it up right to left. Gives it off to Lawson at midcourt on the near side. Lawson will hop around on the logo at midcourt. 2-3 zone set by the Eagles. 1:12 left in the game. Now to the top to Luke Waterbury. Goes to Lawson on the far side. Finds Carr. Carr will spin. Shot off the rim. High. Bounces and it'll go in. Tyler Carr says, "Get on my shoulders, boys. We're riding me to the end here." Becker now on the outlet, 37-28. Casey Reimer comes to Cox, fed underneath. Here's straight, and it's good. Josh Straight gets his first points of the game, makes it 39-28 with 40 seconds left. Luke Waterbury now drives, tries to split the defense, and Carr almost had it. Fed up, and Casey Reimer all by himself for the dunk, and it won't go. We're going to get a technical on Casey Reimer as he hung on the rim. That'll be number 3 for Casey. And so Tyler Carr will walk down to the other end. That's number 3 on Casey Reimer. Carr's first one slips through. Here's the second one, and that one rolls around the rim. Valley Christian will inbound at midcourt, far side, with 30.2 seconds left in the game. Carr to inbound to Lawson. 2-3 zone set by Valley Christian. Here's Lawson. Bounce pass to Luke Waterbury. He'll split the defense. Rides in on Riley. Now here's the shot by Lawson. Air ball underneath the basket. And Benedict Waterbury will turn and put it in. He's got his first points of the game. And Carr will foul Messner with 12.8 left on the clock. There's 7 apiece, so it's a 1-and-1 opportunity. And that'll be number 5 on Tyler Carr. So he is done with 12 seconds left in the game. That brings in number 40, Josh Mayer. Messner to shoot the 1-and-1. He's 0 for 2. 39-31. Valley Christian. Here's the first one for Messner. Rips the net. Official says 1, bounces it back to Messner. He sets his right foot at the line, dribbles, takes a deep breath, and now pops it. That one's off the back of the rim, and Luke Waterbury comes down with it. Luke Waterbury will bring it up right to left. Messner is there, and Branson Becker will take it away. He can't control his dribble. Back out to the top. 3 seconds, 2 second, 1 second, and that is game, folks. The Valley Christian Eagles will get the win, 40-31 over Hot Springs. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have your post game. You're listening to Valley Christian Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Expense with health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN as we close out our game here between the doubleheader between Valley Christian and Hot Springs. Hot Springs getting game one with the ladies, 52-24. The boys of Valley Christian coming back and getting revenge in the second game to get the win, 40-31. Scoring leaders. Well, for the Hot Springs Savage Heat, before he was fouled out, Tyler Carr had 11. Tyler Knutson, before he was fouled out, had 8. Those are the two scoring leaders. Behind them, the nearest one would be Luke Waterbury with 4 and Jack McAllister with 4. As a team, the Savage Heat would go 5 for 14 from the free throw line, and they went 0 for 11 from long distance. Looking at the Valley Christian Eagles, they would have 2 with 7. That would be Ty Messner and Riley Reimer. Right behind them, there would be 3 with 5. That would be Casey Reimer, Branson Becker, and Dominic Danzer. That's the scoring leaders. As a team, Valley Christian would go 4 for 12 from the free throw line and 2 for 10 beyond the arc. So Valley Christian gets the win to close. Boys get out the win to close out the 2018 year. They will be back on the 8th to take on Lincoln right here at home. That's the next coverage we'll have for the Valley Christian Eagles. We want to thank all of you for tuning in, listening in on the game, even though you weren't able to make it to the game. The young men and young women on the court knew that you were listening in, and, well, that makes them feel just as special as if you were in the building. So thank you very much for tuning in on their behalf. We also want to thank our sponsors. Without sponsorship, I'm not able to come out and do these games for you folks so that you can listen to them, pick up the coverage, and enjoy them. So if you're out and about in the community, maybe you call or stop into one of the businesses to use their services, you're at the grocery store and you see somebody with a company shirt, or you are at the gas station and see somebody in a company vehicle, just take 30 seconds, shake their hand, and tell them thank you for supporting high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Fuel Fitness, Paradise Falls, Tip Coburn and Associates, D.A. Davison, Opportunity Bank, Payne West Financial, Milk Crate Media 406, Mike's Print and Copy, Garden of Reading, Hockey and Lacrosse Wolf, and Stitches. The Valley Christian Eagles go 1-1 against Hot Springs. They will enjoy the Christmas break, and we will speak to you on the 3rd of January from Loyola. Merry Christmas, everyone, and have a great holiday season from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Good night.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.